neighbors put food on their tables. This moment in time has prompted us to revisit our mission statement, which focuses on leading the effort to eliminate hunger in our community. Leading is what we do each day, but today we know that that word, leading, takes on new meaning. We stepped outside of the box to think about simple things public and private institutions can do together to leverage existing community assets, organizational core competencies, and best practices based on this moment in time. Today, I am pleased to share with you what the Foodbank of Southeastern Virginia and the Eastern Shore is doing in partnership with 3 organizations in particular to ensure that our hunger relief efforts are coordinated in ways that will help us reach vulnerable populations, including seniors, children, and low-income families. Through a partnership with the YMCA of Southampton Roads, our food bank will open 4 food distribution sites and 5 food donation drop-off sites at YMCA centers that serve communities with tremendous need according to our food insecurity data. For distribution sites specifically, we will utilize Foodbank and YMCA team members to facilitate a drive-through grab-and-go model that is an adaptation of the food bank's current mobile pantry program. This model will embrace social distancing and low-touch food exchanges. Our food bank will also partner with Mercy Chefs to scale up and distribute approximately 2,000 pre-made, pre-packaged meals each day that will go to seniors and children. Seniors and children represent 2 of the most vulnerable populations impacted by food insecurity during the COVID-19 pandemic. We will also collaborate with Senior Services of Southeastern Virginia and other community partners to deliver meals directly to seniors. In addition, the food bank is working with school feeding sites to supplement breakfast and lunch grab-and-go distributions. A number of our larger food pantry partners, such as Calvary Revival Church and Basilica of St. Mary's, will remain open to serve the community. We encourage individuals who need help to visit our website to learn more about where emergency food can be accessed in Southeastern Virginia and on the Eastern Shore. It's important to note as well that during this time of uncertainty, we will remain vigilant about feeding hungry children and helping individuals who are impacted by food insecurity. But I want you to consider this. Children will be hungry because they miss meals. Seniors and low-income families will experience food insecurity because they will run out of food before they have money to buy more. We need you during this time of uncertainty to partner with us to ensure that we can, in fact, help hungry children and families facing food insecurity. Now, some of you may be wondering how you can help. We encourage you to do 2 very specific things. Give funds. Funds will allow us to secure the food we need and get it to the communities with the greatest need. We encourage you as well to give food at the food collection sites that will be managed by the YMCA of Southampton Roads. Whatever you do, we hope that you will help us help others in our community who are impacted not just by limited access to healthy, nutritious food, but help reduce the stress and anxiety that will come with not knowing how they're going to put food on their tables. I thank you for your partnership today and invite questions for all of the representatives who are here from the 3, or actually 4 organizations. Please let us know if you have questions at this time.
Hi, can you recall if anything highlighted there about how it practically works? So you're talking about there being food drop-off areas where folks can drop off donations. As far as the distribution channels, is that directly distributing to the people in need at those sites you mentioned, the 4 sites?
Absolutely. So at the 5 sites where we will actually do food collections, we will, in essence, pre-pack the food at those sites and then take the food to the distribution sites managed by the YMCA. We will also take excess food to some of our partner agencies that will remain open during this time of uncertainty. We will implement all food safety and health recommendations that we know will be critical during this time of uncertainty. But at distribution sites specifically, we will have our mobile pantry model that is adapted. It's a drive-through model that will utilize a grab and go food distribution service delivery approach. We will have low touch to no touch distributions at those sites so that we can minimize the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic.
So distribution sites and drop-off sites are different locations?
Distribution sites and drop-off sites are different locations. We anticipate that we will be serving 2 very different populations at those sites. So at distribution sites, we'll be serving individuals who need to access healthy, nutritious meals. At collection sites, we'll be serving individuals who want to help during this time of need.
And for clarity, how is this different from what's done currently?
This is different from what is done currently because we typically depend on a very robust network of food pantry partners that are operated by volunteers. Many of those volunteers are seniors who are more susceptible to actually coming in contact with the COVID-19. And so in essence, we are leveraging existing institutions to create a new model of distributing food during this time of uncertainty. Normally, the YMCA would not distribute food at its centers, but this is an innovative and very simple way of leveraging 2 partners to meet a very critical need. Would you like to jump in?
Good afternoon, everyone. Anthony Walters, President and CEO with the YMCA Southampton Roads. And just to add to Dr. Ruth Jones' comments there, typically we were faced with the difficult decision on Sunday to close all of our facilities to be in alignment with the mandates to help flatten the curve. So we have over 28 facilities, all of which are now shut down for the foreseeable future. Over the next couple of weeks, we put dates out there from March 16th to March 29th, and we'll see how that goes after that point. Right now, the collection facilities are Great Bridge Hickory YMCA, Hilltop YMCA, Mount Trashmore, and Taylor Bend YMCAs. Then our distribution centers will be the Great Bridge Y, or Greenbrier Y, James L. Camp, Franklin YMCA, Suffolk YMCA, Y on Granby in Norfolk, and the Eastern Shore YMCA. All of our staff teams have been deployed, and they are assisting, they are volunteering their time, as well as our board members and volunteers are stepping forward and assisting during that time. So they're not necessarily working in the centers. They've been asked to stay home, again, heeding to the advice and the encouragement and the urging by our state, national, local governments saying stay home, but they're focusing in and practicing their local distancing during this operation as well.
What are the hours for distribution?
The hours for distribution at the YMCA locations starting tomorrow will be 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Fridays, and on Tuesdays, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Again, the distribution days and hours for the YMCA sites will be Fridays from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. starting tomorrow, and 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. starting on Tuesday. We will suspend distributions from our 800 Tidewater Drive location here in Norfolk, so we are encouraging individuals to go to the YMCA sites that were mentioned and will be on our website.
Good afternoon. I'm Steve Zolas. I'm the Chief Executive Officer for Senior Services of Southeastern Virginia. I first want to thank our partners here for coming together. There's a lot of difficulties associated with dealing with the COVID-19, but there's also opportunities for us to see how we can better leverage, work together, and serve our communities more effectively. So thank each of you. It's very important. As Senior Services, we usually, on an ongoing basis, provide Meals on Wheels across Southampton roads, from Norfolk all the way out to Southampton and Isle of Wight counties. Meals on Wheels is still being served as usual. However, we also do congregate meals where we bring people together in order to socialize and have their meals, get seniors out of the house. And this project is really going to help us continue to serve those folks. What we're going to be able to do is take our transportation service, which usually picks up seniors and brings them to the sites. We're just going to reverse that. Instead of bringing the seniors, we're going to team with this group of individuals and organizations to pick up meals and take them directly to the homes of those folks who now cannot get out and get their food.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chef Gary LeBlanc with Mercy Chefs. I'm the founder and president. Mercy Chefs has a 14-year history of doing disaster relief around the country and around the world. What an opportunity. None of us would have expected that something like this would happen in our own backyard. Mercy Chefs has focused their attention here and in a community kitchen in Florida and other locations around the country to make sure that the most vulnerable in our society are not overlooked. We believe there's something special that happens over a shared meal. We believe in this circumstance we're able to provide hot, nutritious, and delicious meals to some of those that are the most vulnerable. Mercy Chefs is taking every step that we can possibly take to make sure our food is the best out there and prepared in the most careful manner possible. That's something we've done daily and for over 2.5 million meals. We've redoubled those efforts. We're taking every precaution that can be taken. We're very proud to partner with these folks to make sure that every child and every elder has a hot, nutritious meal. I've often said that a hungry child is everyone's responsibility. None of us get a pass when it comes to feeding children. And in this circumstance, none of us get a pass when it comes to feeding elders or anybody in our society that's at risk or hungry. There's no need, there's no excuse. We'll do everything we can to make sure nobody is overlooked. We continue to partner with 16 agencies that we partner with on a daily basis here in Hampton Roads. We have food going out to different locations. We continue to support some of the outreaches that are part of our daily operations, as well as scaling up to provide these additional 2,000 meals. And we're ready to go higher if the need is there. Thank you. Yes?
Quick question on the 2,000 meals today. How many are going to seniors? Is that all part of the global effort? And then how much are going to children? And how is that being distributed?
I'll let somebody else answer about the distribution. We've got our head down and we're working hard on getting those meals done.
Initially, we've allocated approximately 1,000 of those meals for seniors and 1,000 for children, but things are evolving each day, and so we will modify our plans based on the needs of the community.
And how are they being distributed to the children?
So most folks don't know that we actually have refrigerated trucks that allow us to pick up items from grocery stores and other community partners that donate food on a regular basis. So we will, in essence, pick up the meals from the community kitchen in Portsmouth. We will take those meals into the communities where volunteers or individuals will be able to access them directly.
Where exactly those? Or are they going to be at school sites?
It will be some school sites, some community sites. It could potentially be some of the YMCA locations, but things are evolving each day, and so we will keep the community informed about our plans as they are finalized and as they get changed each day.
And how will the community be aware of those changes?
you're a part of that initial effort. But in addition to that, we will all keep our websites updated so folks can visit our websites and find out specifically about our COVID-19 response efforts. Additionally, they can visit our social media pages. We will share information there. We will also share information with the localities so that they can disseminate information to individuals who are seeking assistance. We will deploy multi-channel marketing during this time to make sure folks have the information they need in real time to assist them.
Are there any additional steps being taken to make sure that whatever people drop off will be sanitized before it goes out to people?
We will certainly inform the community about the food safety practices that we will utilize and promote. We will also ask individuals to use our shopping list and purchase food at grocery stores where they can find it, and then put it together in bags where we know we'll be able to make healthy, complete meals. But I should just stress that the FDA and USDA indicate that there is no evidence of the virus being spread from handling food packages. So people can donate food, and we're asking them with their food donations to donate items specifically from our shopping list so that we can then put those items together in prepackaged boxes and get them out to communities in need.
How soon will those 2,000 meals be distributed to the community? Do you know the starting date or what really is the time frame for that?
We picked up meals yesterday. We will pick up meals again today. We're distributing meals today and tomorrow, but I'll let Gary weigh in a little bit more on that if he'd like.
Sure. Well, part of Mercy Chef's storied history is being an immediate responder on site in disasters within 24 to 36 hours and being able to ramp up very quickly. As the call came in, we began immediately altering our meal program just a little bit to fit this unique request. And so Mercy Chefs immediately responded to the need. And again, I'll just say, as quickly as we got to it, we'll expand as needed.
Do people need certain proof that they have, an older person in their home with them or children that are in need? How do they go about, I guess, if they're watching on Facebook Live right now, getting their hands on this?
Folks don't need proof. In fact, we've done the good work of identifying communities that traditionally have a significant need when it comes to food insecurity. And so we're going to be taking food to those communities and really working with individuals who show up to meet their immediate needs.
If someone hasn't been identified and they want your help, what's the best way for them to say, hey, I need help?
The best thing for individuals to do if they are in need of assistance is visit our website so they can learn a little bit more about the direct food distribution locations. Those are the places where they will be able to go to access emergency food. All right. Thank you.
So I have a question for YMCA. You mentioned that you've shut down since Sunday, like a lot of folks have, presumably most of the workers there. I don't know if they're being paid during their time off. You said that they're volunteering though, presumably on their own time.
Yeah.
How's that working out? So are
Yeah.
they getting paid as YMCA employees? And is there any kind of compensation for folks who might
Sure.
be able to assist in this?
Yeah, sure. Staff are being paid, so I want to answer your question. Staff are being paid right now. Again, evolving situation, but staff are being paid for the work that they're doing. We haven't changed any of that as it stands right now. Obviously, things are fluid, but all of our staff are being paid full and part-time as it stands right now. I do want to just add to Dr. Ruth Jones-Nichols' comments. We're the novice in the situation on food distribution and food collection. I was at the Great Bridge Hickory site this morning getting trained on how to do this work, and all the other, it was 27 staff and volunteers this morning on the collection portion of this operation. We went through just a really robust training on, here's what you keep, here's what you throw away. It was very impressive in terms of the inspection of that. I feel really good that the rookies in that situation understood what to keep and what to put away, and making sure that our community was safe. And so I want to just thank the Foodbank, Dr. Ruth Jones-Nichols, and our partners for just coming together. one of our goals with the YMCA Southampton Roads this year in terms of priority is resource collaboration. And this is something that Dr. Ruth Jones-Nichols has been talking about for a long time. It's great that we finally are doing it. I hate that it's under these circumstances, but certainly it's something that is absolutely necessary for our community and our community leaders to come together. So Dr. Ruth Jones-Nichols, thank you for this great opportunity, and thank you all for coming together to cover this.
I will make one additional comment before reminding individuals about how they can help. Anthony Walters talked about how the YMCA locations are closed. What he did not mention, though, is that a number of nonprofit organizations in our community that provide critical and essential services are no longer able to provide those services. And that means not only that services are missing, but folks who would have been employed in those programs risk the possibility of losing wages for an extended period of time. So individuals who were previously on the front lines serving will now find themselves in a position where they need to be served. That is one of the reasons why we believe the community needs to come together and not only support this effort, but support all organizations and nonprofits that are struggling to make ends meet. As a reminder about how individuals can help, we'd like to encourage folks to give funds. This will ensure that the highest food safety standards for our community are adhered to. It will also allow us to purchase the most needed items that can then be distributed through our direct assistance programs and strategic partners. Individuals, if they are interested, can host virtual fundraising drives to help support their passion for allowing individuals to have food on their tables. We also will encourage individuals to give food at the food collection sites. Again, I like to remind everyone that the FDA and USDA indicate that there is no evidence of the virus being spread by handling food packages. Thus, download the Foodbank's shopping list from our website and donate purchased food items that can be used to make healthy, complete meals. We'd like to thank the entire community for their support in advance and thank the partners who are here today. Together, we will solve hunger. Thank you.
One more question on the distribution side of things. So it's a pretty short window. I imagine a lot of folks are going to be lining up for this. How are you going to space folks out? And that 10-person limit that folks talked about doesn't necessarily apply to food bank distribution, but how are you going to keep those folks safe who are in line and the volunteers?
Again, this is an evolving process, and we are adapting our existing mobile pantry model. But the distribution sites will be drive-through sites only that have a grab-and-go style service delivery approach.
Can you remind us one more time the drop-off location? Is that YMCA also?
Collection sites, the Great Bridge Hickory YMCA, Hilltop YMCA, it's in Virginia Beach, Mount Trashmore YMCA, also in Virginia Beach, and then the Taylor Bend YMCA in Chesapeake. Our distribution sites is the Greenbrier Family YMCA, JLC Franklin YMCA, Suffolk YMCA, YMCA on Granby in Norfolk, and finally the Eastern Shore YMCA. As previously stated, all the information will be posted and available on the websites, both for the food bank and the YMCA of Southampton Roads.